Hello and welcome everyone to the 5 best ways to promote your blog and your blog posts. So the first one that we're going to discuss today is social media. Of course it's social media. Guess what? And the easiest way to promote your blog is if you have on your blog posts, if you have these kind of little widgets on there. That means it's really easy for people to share the blog post if they like it. Or if they really want that to put that on their own profile. So it's really easy. For instance, the share button here on Facebook, you just click on it and it comes up with a little insert, and you can just right away share it on your timeline or on in a group or on one of your pages or even on a friend's timeline, and so forth with the other ones. So let me just show you real quick how we did this on our blog. We got the same kind of bar up here. This is a WordPress blog, so there's a gazillions of plugins that do this kind of stuff. Whatever Mashable uses, but we use one-click retweet and share and like, and also Snap Social Networks Auto Poster. This will be this plugin. On this one you can auto post to Facebook and so forth. We just started using it. You see, we just even haven't finished it. But the one-click retweet, share, and like is really nice because you have that directly on your blog posts, and you can put it on the top and on the bottom if you want to. Let me just go to the post here itself. No, that's the post. So yeah, you would just have it on top of the blog here, and you can put it on the bottom as well, and you have the same thing. You can like it, you can share it, LinkedIn share, tweet, or Google Plus it. The second way how to promote your blog is by RSS or subscribing. That would be subscribe in a reader. That is this little link here. So you can get yourself an RSS feed, which means that if you subscribe in a reader, this one is done from FeedBurner from Google. You can choose a reader that you like, and you can just go ahead and see get the posts via your readers via the RSS feed. That means you don't always have to look on the blog. And here's even more, and Panda and the Gecko delivered by email, which means that any new posts will automatically come to your inbox via email. I've got another blog, this one here. And basically if you look out here, subscribe here, you got the same thing. You can subscribe it and automatically receive the newest post via email. So this has the advantage that the user doesn't have to always go to your blog and look whether there is a new post. No, it comes directly to the email inbox. So you should always, on every blog, should give the user the possibility to either subscribe via RSS or via email. The number 3 possibility is posting on other blogs, and that's what I would really tell everyone, especially at the beginning, whilst your blog is not so popular yet. You really want to go ahead and be a subscriber, or not a subscriber, excuse me, an editor or a contributor to another blog that is already pretty big. So if you look at Mashable, for instance, that is a very large blog. That if you can get in there and contribute, you already have a certain audience at your fingertips that you can use and that you can run with. Let me show you real quick how to find something in your industry. So for instance, on this one, let me just go back one. I googled top 100 architectural blogs. And guess what? It gave me top 100 architectural blogs in the beginning. You can just say top building blogs, top retail blogs, and so forth. And I'm just gonna go here, and so it gives me top 10 architectural blogs. And if I take the first one, I got this guy. I don't know anything about architecture, but he obviously did pretty good this year, so maybe there's a possibility here to contribute on his blog. If you're an architect or know something about architecture, you might want to give this this person a little email buzz or via Facebook and just ask, hey, is it possible to contribute on your blog? This is what I have to offer. Please let me know. Now to research, and I'm going to end this very quickly, if this is really worth it and if this is big enough. You have 2 possibilities. One would be Alexa, which gives you traffic ranks. So on Alexa you can go ahead and just post or put a URL up here, and it tells you exactly, hey, this is how many hits this website gets, and this is how popular it is. So if if it's not even in there, it might not be worth it for you to go through all the trouble and write these people an email to go forth and post on there. But that is the third possibility, is posting on already established and big blogs. Next, but certainly very, very important, is search engine optimization. You have to make sure that every one of your blogs is search engine optimized, meaning that the title is showing up correctly, that you have an SEO plugin on your blog, and that you link correctly. The first thing that I'm going to show you is the linking. So if you look at, we're going back to Mashable, you will see links in every one of those bigger blogs posts. For instance, here we got TED Talk and our exposed vulnerability, and these things will either go to other blogs, blog posts on Mashable, or we'll even link off the site. So a lot of things on that. One is, first of all, it keeps you on the site, it keeps you interested. Secondly, of course, the search engines are going to recognize that you have linked out to something. Now, linking is not that important anymore. Nonetheless, it still has its relevancy, especially because people just like to click on something. They especially nowadays like to click on images. So if you want to link your images in the blog, feel free and do so. But the top one is still a descriptive link. Now, you don't want to link to other pages via click here or look at this or something in that direction. You want to be sure that you use the keywords that you have determined in advance for that post. Let me give you the example here. This post is obviously about a responsive web design. So responsive design is the keyword here, and that's exactly what we used up here. And guess what? Up down here again, twice even. So we said, okay, 3 times in here is responsive design is an important keyword, and we want to link to somewhere where it's beneficial for us in this case. In this case, we're linking to our website directly there, which has responsive design, responsive development on the home page again. So you see what happens here is basically we're linking out responsive design, and we're linking directly to the website, which also has responsive design on it, and that's what the search engines like. Now, for the second part on SEO, you have to look at the post itself, and you have to optimize every post with an SEO plugin. That's the best way of doing it. Here it's the all-in-one SEO pack. Another one we found recently that's pretty nice is Yoast SEO pack, and that's YOAST, and that gives you even more possibilities. But what you see here is, let me refresh that page because it grayed out for any reason. You will see here that it has the possibility of title, description, and the keywords. So you give it a title, and again you're using your keywords. In this case, we had responsive design and development and mobile responsive design. Those are going to be the keywords for the post, and you see up here that's where we linked it in the blog. And a short description, which is flowing text, also responsive design, is in there. So that is our major keyword for this post. Very important, because the title is the first thing that the search engines look at when they look at your page. Same thing in the blog itself. You have another. This is the major title of the blog itself. So you got responsive web design in here as well, and of course in the text you have to repeat it. That should do it for SEO. And number 5 is going to be email. That's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, when you send out your newsletters and your emails, what you really want to do is you want to always have a blog post in there. What has basically happened is that the newsletters have shrunken down to a smaller format. People don't want to read as much on their emails when they get it, so you want to link out to your blog. So parts of the newsletters have actually, the blog has taken that over, because when people are in the browser and they read on the blog, they feel much more comfortable than reading an email these days. Email has become a pretty much a big nuisance, and they want to go through those emails relatively quickly because they always have the feeling that email takes away too much of their time. So you want to have small, nice newsletters that get to the point quickly. let's check some examples really quickly here. This is from MailChimp. We use MailChimp. We like that a lot, but Constant Contact has the same thing on iContact. So let's just pick one out here. You see how nice and simple those email newsletters are these days. A lot of pictures, something to click on. Really go online and online to the website really quickly. Everything is a click, and if you go on there, it goes to the website directly. So there's really not a lot to read about it anymore. So you can do the same thing, just a nice picture, and go over to your blog. Now, if you can get on somebody else's email newsletter list, you know somebody that has a big newsletter that they send out, or big email campaigns, and you know them, and you say, hey guys, could you put a little link on there to my blog? That will be great, of course, also. Plus, last but not least, for instance, for MailChimp, there's another integration into WordPress, so it's a plugin that you can use, and so it's going to be very easy for you to integrate those email campaigns into your blog, vice versa. So those are the 5 top ways to promote your blog. Number 1 is social media. Number 2 is the RSS feed. Number 3 is post on other really big blogs. Get a contributor there and an editor on their blogs. Number 4 is search engine optimization. And number 5 is email campaigns. And this concludes this information. Thank you very much for listening. See you soon.